Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Let's Play with Wang. I'm your host, SlickWeng. We've done a little bit of work on our super awesome factory building. Yeah, done a bit of work. What do you think? The smokestack? Huh? Pretty cool. Right now it's just dirt, just, trying to figure out how I like it, and I think that's how I want it. I actually built this thing like 5 or 6 times, and I think I'm gonna go with that size, that height. I believe that's what I want. Haven't decided on a material yet. I am hitting some challenges on the roofing end of it. If I do, I've played around with a couple different things. I've played around with micro blocking and doing pillar like this, and then half slabs down. The catch there, when we hit like these spots, like where our ladder is supposed to go, so that way we can get up, and service these things. I mean, because I'm thinking at some point somebody needs to service the smokestack, like put their head down in it and go, "Yep, it's clogged, Jerry. Oh no," industrial accidents and whatnot. We might actually, maybe we just put a villager up there at some point. So if I do that, I can't put the ladder here, and that is not cool. If I do the carpenter's blocks, that was what I was doing initially, and we had concrete with one of these on top of it, but then I can't really have an overhang, and I kind of feel like I want the overhang. So, kind of stuck. And something else I was playing around with was throwing limestone, trying to look for different materials to kind of break up the monotony of this. We're going to have some detail, but, looking to break that up a little bit. Also breaking up the monotony of this wall. I've added a couple little portal things here. In fact, let's go. You know what? Let's go do this. Let's go do my idea. We'll see what you guys think. Maybe you like it. So while we're heading up here, let me tell you guys a little story. I have been a Verizon Wireless customer, loyal Verizon Wireless customer for a little over 10 years, I think. That is about to change, because these guys just... Oh, I wanna strangle someone. So, my fiance's daughter. Oh, we can't. What? No. What? Oh man. Shoot. Well, I was kind of planning on that working, but So, fiance's daughter is old enough to branch out and get her own phone line. She's been our plan for a while, and decided to branch out and be on her own account. So she goes in and Best Buy, hey, we have this option, No, thanks, I don't want those. I'll see you later. So all of that goes down. Well, rather than Verizon actually canceling what they were starting, they managed to push it through. And bear in mind, this was back in May. This was the end of May. So end of May, and I know I'm totally going on like a little gripe fest right now. Bear with me. It might happen from time to time on this channel. End of May. Okay? End of May. So we are, what are we now? August 8th? I don't know. It's early. I don't have a calendar in front of me. Shoot. I was really hoping that was going to work. So we've got that. All of a sudden we have this extra deal on our plan showing up. And to do anything else, Verizon basically goes, well, you're going to have to deal with Best Buy because they did it. Okay. I mean, you're Verizon. I get my bill from Verizon, right? Hey, that doesn't look too bad. What you guys think? What you guys think of that? A little depth? Alright. I kind of feel like that worked out pretty good. So Verizon's saying, well, you got to deal with Best Buy. Best Buy is going, hey, we've done what we've done. I have literally invested, I'm going to say 19 hours or so in this. 19 hours in basically trying to continue to do business with a company. Let me ask you, how many companies out there would you guys be willing to invest 18 hours to attempt to continue to do business? Name one. Name one. Now, let's say you can name one. Name one that you would work that hard when you've gotten jacked around like this after being a customer for about 10 years. Name one. I challenge you guys. So, a little frustrated with old Verizon. Hopefully it's getting fixed. We've been told a couple times, oh yeah, we let our rep know we have to do this, but I'll stay on top of it and I'll make sure. 4 different people have told me this. That's just at Best Buy, not counting, I want to say 3 at Verizon. So, little mess. Not terribly pleased at the moment. But hopefully that is getting done, because it has eaten up way too much of my time. Like, come home for lunch and wanted to hopefully record. Nope, end up getting stuck on the phone with customer service, because the longer I'm on the phone, the madder I get. And the madder I get, the more determined I am to just get it done. So, /rant. What you guys think of how that looks? I mean, like, imagine that just all the way down. I'm actually glad that that worked out that way with the carpenter's block. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to see the material on the other side. I kind of had a feeling like transparent block, going to see through, and we would just see all the way through no matter what. So I think that looks pretty good. I do. Finished that all the way down. Give me some feedback on this building, guys. Give me some feedback. One thing I am kind of discovering, Command and Conquer is always a top-down isometric view. This building's going to look a whole lot better this way than this way. I mean, from here it wouldn't look too bad, but once you get to like here, I don't know. So we're going to have to work really, really hard on getting some detail. I kind of fleshed this out. I feel good about this. I started off just kind of trying to mess with that, and I don't know. I feel halfway good. We're gonna have like some cables or something that come out of the wall, and down into something. We'll mess around. We're gonna have some things. Back off, creeper. Back off, creeper. I cannot hit a damn thing. So that is the progress on that. Really interested to see what you guys think. Welcome to the downstairs. And your old buddy Wang screwed up and dug this hallway and had the elevator wrong. It needs to be here. Yeah. Check it out. We're bringing our mob spawners back. Mob spawning. So this is pretty cool. Went ahead, put our our rednet cable. Now, something that you guys should know. The rednet cable, check this out. You can just pop it down and it'll be like, oh yeah, I connected that, I'm good. It's not actually connected. I think what it is, the rednet cable doesn't know what this block is. It's like, so, hey, sure, yeah, that might. And that's what it does. But it won't actually receive a redstone signal. So like this block right here, I have rednet cable underneath. With just a standard connection, it doesn't actually take the redstone signal. However, if you come over here, give it a little whack to forced connection, then it will take the redstone signal, which is great. So we have this running back here, and you might notice a little branch. Don't worry, I'll explain that. Comes on around, pops out right here to our auto spawner. So we can flip this thing on and off. Boom, from right here. If we want to turn it off and come in, I think I'm going to put the door right here. Now, I also want to have a little safety backup. Just in case, let's say we have it on, and then, I don't know, baby happens, something explodes, you being a parent, anything can happen. Those of you who have been following me with Attack of the B Team when we were doing that, which I sadly miss, but it is what it is, you'll remember this kind of safety. So what we have our rednet cable going here. We also have another little branch right here. So what we have, I'll show you guys real quick actually. Let's cover this up so that it'll work. Let's grab ourselves a villager. Boom. Hop on in, Mr. Villager. Let's wall some of this up so he can't get out when they start spawning. Alright, any second. Boom. We got one. That's it? Just one. Boom. Check it out. Instantly went to idle. Now that is because, by the way, what trades do you have? Diamonds for emeralds. No, thank you. Get dead. This little guy right down here is a mob counter. And what it does is, for every mob that it detects, it emits a redstone signal of 1. So if there's 2 mobs, it'll emit a 2 power redstone. I guess you'd call it power. It emits a redstone signal of 2. So, 2 mobs, 2 power coming out. Wonderful. Easy. Simple. Well, as you just saw in our little test, that's great. If we have 1 mob in here, system goes, yep, can't spawn anymore. And that's basically a safety in case, like, let's say our grinder stops, because I want to have a bank of chests to collect the drops. But once that bank of chests is full, it's just going to stop. It won't kill no more, because it's like, hey, I got no room. But our auto spawner won't know the difference. It's just like, yeah, I'll keep going. So that is our little safety backup. Now, we don't want it to just die with 1 mob. I mean, come on. Let's live dangerously here a little bit, okay? So we are going to pop our rednet controller down here, which, dude, the more I look at these things and the more I check stuff out, I'm just absolutely in love with these guys. You could do so many crazy things, and I have, like, way more ideas of stuff to do. So what we want to do, let's come over here, and we are going to do a... I believe it's called a pass-through. Okay, so... Uh-oh. Hey. Ooh, that was scary a little bit. Had a little lag spike. Frames dropped to like 2. So, I/O out the back. So we have an input from the back. Boom. That's coming from our cable. Why are you not... Oh. Gotcha. Okay. I whacked all these to cable only because they try to stick to these, and I was just like, eh. So, yeah. So I/O out the back on the white. We are going to I/O out the right on white. So all that's going to do is go, whatever comes here, I'll send it out here. Cool, great. Our switch, that should still work just fine. Come on, get up. There we go. Beautiful. So full idle, flip the switch, it's working again. Great. Now, what we want to do here, okay, so we have an input over here. Now, I believe when the signal goes from here to here, it loses 1, but that might not be the case because we're going directly right here. Yeah, alright. Not sure. But here's what we're going to have to play with. I believe what we are going to want is... I thought we were going to want minimum. Alright, perfect example of why we need this wonderful little, Oh, don't be doing that, guy. Why you do that? I think Java has a thing. Like, I have Chrome open in the background right now. And I like to keep it open just in case I have to look something up real fast, or I've been using it to reference our building, my picture. But something I think happens with MineCraft. It don't like having like Chrome open and running Java on this too, or I don't know. But anywho, we did find the one we want. It is going to be greater than. We can also use greater than or equal. Either one would work just fine, but we're going to do greater than. So we want over here, oops, we just killed our pass-through. Okay, out the back, come out the right, beautiful. Forgot we need to be on page 2. Greater than. So, A is going to be our I/O from the left. So basically what this is going to do is it is going to look at what is the value on A. So whatever you have going on here, this is another one of those where you can do like the variable like we did before. It's going to look at what's coming in over here, and it's going to compare it to what you put over here. So you can compare it to other directions. Like we could compare it to the switch coming out the back or something. That wouldn't work for us. So what we want is we want a constant. CNST constant. So it is going to compare, is the thing coming in from the left on the white circuit greater than the constant, which is right now 0. So right now it would actually be equal to. We want to bump this up. Let's put this at like 6. So I think once we hit 7 mobs, because we are looking at greater than, if we wanted it to stop at 6, we would do greater than or equal. Once it hits 6 mobs, we want it to output out the right and shut this system down. Okay? So let's wall this up and give it a little testy test. Let's see what this does. It's another one of those where I kind of slept on it and went, oh man, that would totally work. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hey, whoa. Okay, well, this does not appear to be working. Hey. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Even our switch isn't working. Okay, let's figure this part out. Kill us some villagers. Haha! I believe we've got it. Okay. I have much learning to do on these, and I'm challenging myself, and I enjoy challenging myself. So hopefully you guys are willing to challenge me too, and help you guys figure this stuff out. Okay, what we did. Where is our controller? Here's what we did. Okay, our I/O from the back, which is our switch, is variable 0. Our I/O from the left, being greater than 2, will become variable 1. When variable 0 or variable 1 is on, output out the right. So this should have been an OR gate. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not a pro at these, as you guys can tell. Hey, jerk. Get out of here. So right now, we're idling. We flip the switch. Well, excuse me. I should say we're trying to work. Now we are at full idle when we flip the switch. Okay? Turn the switch back off. Put you in here. Great. Let's rock and roll. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who? Hello. Whoa. Okay. Well, I think we had a little bit of a lag spike. And some of it too, I have to, once I get the ceiling built in, if they spawn up here, I think they're out of range of that mob counter. But now we are on full idle, baby. Full idle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's okay. I can live with 10. Well, guys, that is all the time we have for today. Hopefully that helps you. If you guys are playing on a server, and you have an auto spawner and you don't have a mob counter safety backup, I'm gonna come out and say it. you're irresponsible. Okay, you're irresponsible. You should always have a backup to this auto spawner, because the tricky thing with these auto spawners, man, they don't care about mob caps or nothing like that. This thing will pump out until you run out of juice or you run out of power. Plain and simple. So yeah, if you guys have an auto spawner and you're on a server, make sure you have a mob counter. Even on a single player, you know what? I would say you should probably have one on a single player. Because if you've got like a chunk loader or something like that, this little guy just sit there and run. You'll be off exploring for 2 hours and come back and, oh my god, I have 6,000 bad guys in here and they're not getting killed. Oh no. Yeah, so make sure you guys got that. I hope this helped a little bit. I do want to play around with a couple things with these rednet controllers, probably in a creative testing world. And just kind of see what kind of stuff we can do, what kind of stuff we can learn, because as you can see, I have much to learn on these little guys. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Our channel's growing. I'm quite pleased with this. Our channel has been growing greatly. I'm going to hide in this hole. We hide in the hole because my fingers are in the wrong spot on the keyboard. Our channel's been growing. It's pretty cool. I still get email notifications all the time. You know, this guy subscribed, this guy subscribed. So that's really, really cool. And all you new subscribers, really, thank you guys so much. I'm glad to see that I'm doing something you like and you want to see more of. So, as always, give me lots of feedback. That's how I know what it is you guys are liking seeing. Anyway, guys, that's all the time we have. And I will see you in the next episode.